What is up, my Nofap family? It's your boy M here, and this is T, man. Before we start the video, I just want to say thank you guys for the comments and the likes and the views and all of that, man. We couldn't do it without you, man. This channel would be nothing without you guys. Thank you. And this video basically revolves around the idea that
Nofap
is easy. It's easy. It's easy, man. If you can breathe, you can knock that, man. It's just the thing is, guys, is that when you don't fap, your sexual energy gets stored up in your lower chakra. And if you don't release it, it's just gonna make you agitated and annoyed. So you can either relapse or you're just gonna let it sit there. And both those options are bad, man. And essentially, guys, I'm gonna give you one tip that's gonna allow you to process your energy. And you're not gonna feel the need to relapse, or you're not even gonna get urges. Or,
no, you won't. Like,
if you do it diligently,
if you do get the urges, you can do it. Just do it,
and they'll go away. But
yeah.
Before I give you this tip, we're trying to give you another quick female attraction story, because I know you guys love that. From his truly, man. Because
this actually happened a little bit after recording the last video.
A little bit after, yeah.
Like a day, maybe.
But guys, before I tell you this, don't do Nofap to fuck bitches. But if you do Nofap, you fuck bitches. That's the thing, man. Just let it come to you when it's time. But he's gonna give you a quick little story, man. Here.
So,
take it away.
So it was a few days ago, right? And I went to Denny's. You know, I was hungry, so I was gonna get some food and go to Denny's. And when I got there, the waitresses, plural, because there was two of them, came up to my table.
That's a little weird too.
Yeah, two. You know, you don't think usually when you get food, there's one waitress. And then they were all smiles. They were giggling. They were laughing. They were enjoying themselves. It was like, that's a little weird. Usually,
I mean, and people tend to not be.
Because it was like it was the later end of the shift too.
Yeah, man. Call it a coincidence again.
But whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And then this is what sealed the deal. They were brushing up on me like this.
Yeah, man.
Like, say, he's me. I was putting a plate of food.
I was sitting here eating.
I was giving a plate of food.
Example. I'm just sitting here eating, and then
when they were giving me stuff,
it's like they kind of, like their hands. It's like, oh, sorry, right?
Yeah. And then this, if you still don't believe, like, oh, it's just some coincidences, some string of crazy coincidences that almost never happen.
Yeah. Before Nofap never happened.
Yeah. Oh, of course. And then just coincidences. And then this is what seals the deal. I got a number.
And guess what, guys? He did not ask for it.
I didn't ask for it.
It was given to him.
On a napkin, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Just
like, she couldn't even say it to my face. How attractive I was. I mean, it was difficult.
And guys, let me tell you guys something, man. I hear you guys saying you can't approach a woman, you can't get their number.
I didn't have to.
He was not the one who did.
I didn't approach.
It was them, man. It was them. So, or her, I guess, right? It was one. Just the one.
Yeah, the less attractive one.
Yeah, okay.
But still.
I mean, still, man.
Number's a number's a number.
Right, man. We just want to give well, actually, I'll give you guys the tip, man, because here's the thing. This is possibly the reason that happened to him, because he's been transmuting his energy, and essentially what that means is that every night, every morning, he, instead of, before going to bed, meditates. It's the absence of mind, breathing, focusing on your breath for 30 minutes before he goes to bed. I do the same thing also. 30 minutes in the morning, man.
30 minutes before you go to bed?
30 minutes in the morning. It's gonna help you to sleep better. It's gonna help you to feel better throughout the day. And you sit there and you meditate, and what that does is it allows your energy to channel upwards and climb that ladder that we mentioned in the last video, to your third eye.
It's also a great distraction from the whole fapping thing.
Yeah, because you're
think about it.
Because those urges are formulated in your mind. So if you
when do you touch yourself?
Yeah, well, at night.
At night.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the morning.
Yeah.
So those times are limited.
But if you detach yourself from your mind Your mind is what creates the urges, man. You are not your mind. So if you
You're in
detach
control of it.
yourself from it, by meditating, you gain control over it. And bro, you're gonna fucking, you're not gonna feel those urges, man. So what I want you guys to do is 30 minutes before you go to bed, meditate. Sit there in stillness. And it's gonna take willpower at first. For the first week of this, you're gonna have to develop the habit. Once you develop that habit, man, you're not gonna be getting those insane urges. You're not gonna be getting aggravated. You're not gonna be getting irritated. And Nofap is gonna seem like an easy thing, pretty much. And
Pretty much, I mean, it's just easy.
it's so that's basically the tip, guys. And that's one of the best tips I can give you guys. So just try it out, man. It'll work for you. And then when you're in a calm state of mind, you're gonna get more women attraction because they don't want somebody that's aggravated all the time. Because a lot of you guys aren't receiving those benefits because you're aggravated, and nobody wants to talk to somebody who's aggravated all the time. So I got a comment in the last video. Somebody said, I would rather not be loaded up with sex drive and then rape a woman. Well, guys, we're not about raping women.
Oh
in the
no,
Nofap
no one.
family.
Raping is not. It's just not okay.
No, it's
Even
it's-
if you have a
if
lot
you
of
think-
energy built up. It's
Bro,
not-
if you think that, guys, if you think that that's what NoFap is,
you're a fool.
that's a cop out for not doing it, man, because it teaches you self-control. And also, if you transmute your energy, you're not gonna feel like that wild animal that just wants to have sex. If you process your energy by meditation, man. So that's the best tip I can give you guys. We want to, well,
A shout out.
yeah, man, my boy out there,
He's working. He's grinding.
yeah, man, he's grinding. Calvin Bailey, link in the description, man. He's been going at this for
He
over 2
recently
weeks.
started a channel too.
Yeah, he started a channel. He's got some good videos, something to give you some perspective, somebody else's perspective, really good. He is on 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks, I think now, man.
Yeah,
and
by now probably.
probably, yeah, man.
Two
he's-
and a
so,
half.
props to him, man. If he can do it, you can do it. I can do it, you can do it. If he can do
Look,
it, you can do
3
it.
people can do
Three-
it.
Yeah, man.
More than 3. You'll find so
You'll
many channels.
find, yeah. There's lots of them out there, man. But anyways, guys, just be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment.
Don't forget to check out
Share it.
Calvin's channel.
Yeah, don't forget, man. Share it with your friends. Share our channel with your friends, and just show
Show us all some love.
We envision a community of
Yeah.
people, of Nofappers,
See,
all supporting each other, man.
If you
And
give
we're
to us
going to get this channel to the top.
If you-
and we're going to spread.
If you give
the
us some
Nofap.
of your time now, here in a few months, it's gonna pay off.
It's gonna pay off, man.
Tremendous.
If you meditate,
Huge
it's
payoff.
gonna pay off, man.
Uh-huh.
So
It's just like Nofap.
It's
You
just-
you give your willpower now, then it gets way easier, and you get benefits.
yep. So that's about it, guys. So we love you guys
Peace,
sincerely.
And
Peace
love,
and
tranquility. From
everything,
us
man.
to you.
Before we go, I could give you a very quick story personally. A little bit more. If you guys are feeling urges, then I suggest you end the video now and take what you've learned and go fulfill your purpose.
And that's why we did
But-
the outro
Yeah, but
for you guys.
for you guys. But if you guys want to hear another NoFap attraction story, I'll say it was the weirdest thing, man. I was in a bookstore, guys. I love to read, man. Knowledge is knowledge, man. Knowledge is power. Power is knowledge. So I was in a bookstore, and I was the fucking waiter, cashier.
Yeah.
Was a gorgeous girl, a little bit. She was like Swedish looking, 5'10". Yeah. Anyway, fucking man. I like to read some weird stuff, man. So I was reading this 17th century book about, it was like, well, it wasn't from the 17th century, it was about the 17th century Great Britain back then, and the rise of the industrial era and all that stuff. And this girl, the cashier, leaves her station, and I was sitting down in this little couch area. She sits right next to me, puts her leg like right on next to mine. She's wearing this fucking short skirt, and it was like, she started like pulling it down. Like I could see her hand every once in a while pull it down. And she was like, "What are you reading?" And I was like, I told her I was reading. She was like, "Oh my god, I love that book." I was like, there's no way you've read that book. And she was like, and I was like, what is it about that if you've read it? And she was like, I don't know. I don't know, but it's really good. Yeah, basically. And I was,
she didn't say that.
yeah, that's obviously. So I was like, oh, okay, very interesting. Well, do you want to read some of it then? So then she starts reading it, and like, I opens a page, she starts reading it, she starts making up the words. She was like talking about, she turned it into this like sex scene in the story, even though it wasn't, that's not even what was in it. It was a nonfiction book, and she was like, and then they were both sitting in the bookstore, and then the handsome man, started to pull down her shirt and started to rip her shirt off her body.
It was like, what? Chill.
I was like, oh, okay. You know, it was like desperation, man. And I don't know if you call that a no-fap benefit or if you call that a no-fap burden. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. But she forced her number onto me, and I was like, okay. And then I just sent her a text, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And then she started talking about how desperate she was and sending me all these nude pictures and stuff. And I was like, whoa,
Chill.
like, chill, girl, a little bit too desperate there. I don't go for that. But anyways, guys, that's about it.
That's it.
Remember, meditate, man.
Meditation is key.
Because even after that, I didn't feel those urges. I just meditated, and
Because
I'm at
you just keep
calm
meditating
state,
on
man.
your schedule and.
Just do the schedule, man. All right.
Thanks for checking us
guys.
out.
Love from us.
And
Be sure to subscribe, like, watch, view, comment, everything, and peace out, bro. Peace. All right. Good.
good. That was good.
That was pretty
I liked
good.
it.